morning, and welcome to another edition of the Destination Fantasy Podcast. I'm here with my brother from another mother, Deshaun. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty good, man. And perfect segue for you saying brother from another mother. It is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. My own and
Absolutely.
my wife. So
Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Definitely to my mother, definitely to my wife. Just with mothers in general, man, it's nothing. It's nothing like when there's never going to be another mother between a mother and their children bond is something special, man. So
for sure.
all right, so people that seen the title maybe before we even started today, as you know, we're mock drafting. Yeah, it is May 9th. Football season doesn't start for another like 3 to 4 months, but hey, we don't care. We don't. I mean, to my knowledge, my brother Deshaun here, he mocks draft like right after the actual NFL draft every year. So
I do, bro. And it's like, it's never too early to get a jump start on a competition, as I like to say. Especially, I got the privilege of actually picking what I'm going to pick this year. So, like I can, try a lot of different combinations, see what suits me. Like I like to pick like as early as possible. And you pick, toward like the middle when it's getting a little bit closer to like the football season. And then you want to mock a little bit more before like the day of. I think, any way to get like a leg up on like the competition is definitely in my favor. So
no, absolutely. So in our main league that we've been doing for it seems like almost 15 years, maybe somewhere between 12 15. Anyway, I don't know when we started, but so if you don't make the playoffs, there's a losers bracket, and if you win the losers bracket, you get to pick exactly where you want to. So in our league, so if you win the losers bracket, you have first choice of where you want to pick in the next year's draft, and so Deshaun ended up winning that.
Actually, I like to say losing because it's that's basically what I did, and it is definitely uncharted waters for me. But I think it's kind of dope that we added like that, silver lining inside, like that dark cloud, so you can, even if you're a loser, you still got something to look forward to the upcoming year. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it was, and actually was your brother's idea, Nate,
Yep.
who came up with that a few years ago. I mean, it gives a incentive for people that's not in it to
Keep playing. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the best ideas we added to our league for sure. But yeah, man, I'm pumped. I've never mocked this early. I usually start in June, but with the new rookie class, I'm excited for that. Especially from my fan point of view. I actually have a real quarterback now, but this basically gets my feet wet again. It's like like my official like jump into the new fantasy football year. That's what it feels like with this mock draft coming up.
No, it really does. And like you hit up on like one of those valid points. As we stated over and over and over again, you and I both are, we're like we watch college football hard. So we know exactly like who's coming out, what their value should be, because sometimes you looking to find like a diamond in the rough, and you and I have both hit on that, for a number of years. Either you or I, we are in the keepers league, so watching college football and trying to pick up those rookies is definitely will help you out in like the long run.
Absolutely. So with it mocking so early, it's not going to be too many people in here. I'm surprised we even got two more in here. So yeah, we're gonna roll with four. Let's enter the draft. So we probably got another like 2.5 minutes or so. That's fine. Um, it's the first time we actually mocked live on the pod. So
yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty cool, bro. And I did take the liberty of just taking the number one overall pick, even though I think I am going to pick somewhere in the back end of the draft. But I just wanted to do number one just so we can just get the ball rolling.
no, that's fine. Also, I do have. Well, we have a free fantasy football strategy guide for you, and I'll go over how you can access that. It's free. All I need well, all we need is your email address in exchange. But free guide gives you, different ways to approach. Like, if you want to go running back heavy, wide receiver heavy, double tight end offense, just a typical lineup. Just little tidbits in there and how to approach it, and how my experience was. Because I kind of tested each and every one of them before in the actual draft over the years. So I definitely provided my 2 cents on there. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We definitely have that free guide for you as well. We got another minute and a half here. So, this is actually my first look into a mock draft. So, and this is the ESPN platform. That's more so our most convenient platform. We do use other platforms as well, but this is just our bread and butter here. Hey, just like you mentioned, you see where they got Jonathan Taylor at?
I'm telling you, man, like I definitely nailed that. And a quick tidbit as to why I want to pick, back later in the draft is to hopefully acquire that guy. I told you I want him. I want him on my team. I think he is going to be a force to be reckoned with this year. If they didn't open up the season so late with this guy, man, like imagine the season that he could have had, so he's definitely up on my radar to be one of my early picks throughout the maybe 6 drafts I'll be in this year. So,
man, you know what? We got to touch on the Aaron Rodgers news because Devontae Adams is head and shoulders, like feels like the best wide receiver fantasy wise, and Aaron Rodgers is there. It's just I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is gonna be there anymore. So.
Right, and that does drop everyone's rankings down a little bit until this smoke settles, I guess. Like we'll see how that story is going to play out, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him land with a new team. And it seems like you've been grinning like a Cheshire cat throughout like this whole Aaron Rodgers burn down or whatever, man.
Oh, I mean, you know me so well. So well. I mean, it's music to my ears every time. Oh man. So all right, you're on the clock. What you got?
All right, I am on the clock. Oh man, you already know where I'm going with this pick, Jamar. Already know. So I'm just go ahead and snatch my guy up real quick. Dalvin Cook with the number 1 pick. Definitely want to try your best to go running back heavy as early as possible. Even though I can't knock someone late who wants to take a wide receiver, considering this is a PPR league.
But I normally don't do this early, but I mean, this dude is a monster, so I'm going to take Derrick Henry.
Nice.
So, with the Derrick Henry pick, he's the exception to the rule. As far as, running backs taking it early with, the passing game isn't really there. It's there, but not as much as the other guys listed. But Derrick Henry is too much of a monster at what he does for him not to be picked that early. So he's the exception to the rule. Okay.
No, absolutely. That guy, only thing he does is get inside the end zone and carry 5 other people with him. So
all the time. So all right, so I'm gonna mix it up a bit. Get D-Hop on this pick.
Okay, you stole my pick, but I didn't think he would last, especially with the auto picks. So I'm definitely going to take the best wide receiver available, in my opinion, at that time. I really want here a good pick for me would be like a Justin Jefferson, but I wouldn't want to take a Justin Jefferson and a Dalvin Cook. They're going to be up on the same team. It would be cool. But if Metcalf is there, I'm probably looking at Metcalf right now. AJ Brown is a good pick. Honestly, a great pick. But with these guys that are still here, Jefferson, Metcalf, and Brown, you know what? I don't know. We'll see. So I'm guessing this guy is still, he is still mocking. There is another guy that's still mocking in here. So. Oh, and he took my pick. Ain't that about something? Still got A-Rob there. You know what? I'm gonna still go with Justin Jefferson. Screw it. I'm taking AJ Brown.
Yeah, your boy Najee, he's sitting right there.
Yeah, he is. I went running wide receiver, running back. Let's see who's best. Darren Waller. Darren Waller. He was there. He was healthy.
Oh man, let's see. Got a running back and a wide out. I really want Antonio Gibson. It's all up to Team Smith. What Team Smith gonna do?
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, take Kittle. Can't blame him there. All right, let me get Gibson.
That's a good pick. That's definitely a good pick.
But as you see, like the rookies from last year, they definitely have some prestige in this in these rankings right now. Oh, I'm back on the clock. Let's see. Come back to that. Whew.
Okay, I like how your team's shaping up so far. I'm checking you out.
Yeah. I'll make my pick. All right. I'll take Calvin Ridley.
Good pick. Only thing that dude do is find the freaking end zone, man.
Yeah, he's like the
David
anti Julio Jones in that aspect.
All right, so all my running backs is pretty much gone. That I really just wanted.
Bless you.
Thank you. So I'm gonna actually reach down on this one.
I mean, the way this one going, we might be able to do one more mock draft.
Yeah, that's true. It is going rather quickly.
And switch it up a little bit just to get a feel out of how these players are landing here. And they got Julio Jones that far down. Wow.
Got him that far down, and that's who I was just thinking about picking, bro, to be completely honest. But it's like he kind of wronged me last year, so it's like I'm gonna try my best to stay away from him unless my hand is forced.
I remember that bus that you was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You went on a rant on that one.
Absolutely. One of the reasons why I am choosing my own pick. So.
Man, like once again, the wide receiver position is so
it's loaded. So there's really no need to force a wide receiver early if you don't need it. With the emergence of like those wide receivers and wide receivers coming in from this class, like a Jamar Chase, who I think is going to make an immediate impact. So you really don't need to rush that. Running backs, man, I suggest you take them. As I saw here, I don't see a lot of true running back depth from the guys from last year, to be completely honest. Now there may be some that emerge, but who knows?
It's crazy because Travis Etienne rookie is 63rd, and then like last year's like top 5 running back James Robinson is all the way down here just because of that draft pick.
Yeah,
that's wild. Okay, what am I looking at? I got Gibson, Hopkins. Is this thing gonna scroll? Okay, all right, that's what I'm looking at. Uh, okay, Cooper Cup. You know what? I really do like. I I'm really do like Rams wide receivers this year with the addition of Stafford. So
As you should. They're gonna throw the ball a little bit more than they're used to. Hmm. Why not, man? Let's see who we got down there. So they got James Robinson that low just because Travis and they got ETN.
yeah, that's wild. I mean, I kind of get it if ETN is gonna be like the third down back
Right.
if that's what they choose to do.
I'm still going James Robinson here. I have to just for upside alone, and from the year that he had last year. So
Oh, back on the clock. Let's see. Man, there's still a lot of good wideouts here.
it really is, and we're well into what round 7. So
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. I cannot stress that enough. It's definitely some gems late. So
I'm gonna take ETN. Okay.
ooh, Brandon Ayuk, good pick. Whoever just took that, I like that. I think he's gonna have a very good season. What you looking at, Jamar?
Either tight end or quarterback. Yeah, we're gonna let Russ cook. Dude, Matt Ryan might be the ultimate sleeper pick for a quarterback based on these rankings right now.
No kidding. All right, let's see who we got left from the position that I want. Like you said, it's still some fantastic wide receivers out there. Got a Devontae Parker, got a Gallup, a Jarvis Landry, a Debo. Well, Debo Samuel been injured, but all right, I got 20 seconds to make this pick. Let's see who we got left at running back. James Conner, Mostert. I don't even know who's the guy there.
That's why this is quote unquote too early, but we're figuring our way through it.
I still took Mostert there. I was running out of time. Let's see who left at quarterback. I need a backup. Oh, wow. Tom Brady is still there. Tom Brady, Deshaun Watson, Ryan Tannehill, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow. With those weapons, give me some Joe Burrow. Might as well.
You know, at this point, I don't have a tight end. The tight end that I wanted was Cal Pitts, but I didn't. I was still trying to fill out, where he'll go, and I kind of missed my exit on that one. So now,
You got 2 good names up there that I really like in Fent and Gasecki.
yeah, they are. I don't. It's like I feel like I could still get some more value than come back and get them at this point. Maybe, maybe not. I'm about to roll the dice though. You know what? Let's see what Devontae Smith gonna do this year with the Eagles.
Okay. I like that.
He's a souped up Brandon Ayuk. Tight end still. Yep. Tight end still available. Let's see. I got 4 running backs, 4 wide receivers. I'm gonna roll the dice one more time, just cause. Never mind. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. All right. We're gonna go with Gesicki.
Okay. I kind of feel like you had to make that pick there before, those tight ends were picked by the time it rolled back around. So
Yeah, I didn't realize how far along in the draft we were until I just had to do a double take.
So you went ahead and picked your rookie. It's about time I do the same.
Oh, you got Mr. Waddle?
I do. I'm short on wide receiver right now, so I probably need to double up. Even though and again, it's still some names there that I could think who would make like a solid impact. You got a Cole Beasley, you got a T.Y. Hilton, and guys of that nature. So
one I'm circling right now is Mr. Michael Carter at 103, who's probably gonna be the lead running back in the Jets backfield. That is a value pick right there if I didn't see one before. Kenyon Drake at 110, that is a value pick.
I'll just go with T.Y. I mean, what's the name is there now? Maybe he will get him a little bit more involved. Yeah, so, looking at my picks, I like them so far. Just don't love them right now.
Understood. I mean, we're just filling it out. Round 11, I'm taking the value pick of Michael Carter here. That is a value pick. My gosh. Kenyon Drake just went. That's a value pick because he's going to have a lot of playing time. A lot of playing time in Las Vegas this year. They're actually going to have a role for him, unlike Arizona. I feel like they did him dirty.
No. I'm with you on that.
Just like they did DJ dirty too. You know what? Just cause I'll take Jalen Hurts to go along with Devontae Smith. Just in case Russ ain't cooking for whatever reason.
I'm looking for a tight end here to couple with Waller. So it's looking like we got like the tough thing about making this pick is like, especially this late, is really no. Oh wow! So Zach Ertz is still there, and it looks like he's still on Philly. Like I don't understand that.
Yeah, no, he is. They haven't done anything with him yet, but it's inevitable.
So is Dallas Goedert still? Oh no, he's gone. Oh wow.
Yeah. Zach Ertz is that low because they know darn well, as of right now, he has no value. But don't expect him to be on the team much longer.
All right, so I got 2 quarterbacks, 4 running backs, 4 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. What is this, round 13? All right, let's see what we got as far as defense. Still left. Buccaneers, Ravens, Steelers, Rams. So we got some pretty good defenses left. Man, Buccaneers did some damage, and all of those guys are coming back. Why not?
Boy, oh boy. Matter of fact, all those defenses all the way up until the Saints, to the Packers defenses, Saints and higher. Those are some solid defenses. Doesn't hurt to get another tight end.
Not at all.
I can see a lot of these, not a lot, but a few of these guys that can, definitely outshine their ADP right now. They're tight end. Okay. I guess we'll do Gronk, but he is definitely touchdown or bust for sure.
Exactly. Yeah, hopefully we will still have time to do one more. This time I'm gonna stay a little bit more traditional.
By all means. All right, so I try to get 5 wideouts and 5 running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to see if there's some deep round value here. Yeah, I see a guy that I like. He's gonna be a stud. Taking another rookie. Elijah
Moore. Okay. I think the smart thing to do right now, since I do have Dalvin Cook, is just to go ahead and shore up that backup for him, as Cook is known to miss a game or two.
You're right. Don't blame you one bit.
Let's see what we got as far as wide receiver depth.
Wow.
AJ Green in Arizona, Brashad Perriman, Tyrell Williams.
Matt Ryan went round 14. Wow.
Talk about a value pick right there.
My gosh. Oh, so have you side note, have you been seeing our group chat about the Dynasty League?
Yeah. I chime in and I just like kind of like look in and see exactly what you guys are talking about from time to time. So I still didn't get into depth with it because I just been so busy over like the past week to actually just sit and like dissect everything that you guys been doing. But it is a group chat, so at this point it's like I can just go back and read, so hopefully after Monday everything just kind of like more so clears up for me, because it's been something.
And like so far so good. Like people are loving the idea of it. All right. So I guess my team turned out to be Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins, Antonio Gibson, Calvin Ridley, Myles Gaskins, Cooper Kupp, Travis Etienne, Russell Wilson, Devontae Smith, Mike Gesicki, Michael Carter, Jalen Hurts, Gronk, Elijah Moore, the football team's defense, and Justin Tucker.
Okay, that's a good pick.
Now let's see if I can.
And you got Justin Tucker last.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I like your team. You want to read it off, or I can? It don't matter.
Go ahead. You can go ahead and read it off.
All right. So your starting quarterback is Justin Herbert. Your 2 starting running backs is Dalvin Cook and Kareem Hunt. That is solid. Wide receivers, that Antonio Brown and CeeDee Lamb. I see. Yes,
that's AJ.
Oh, AJ Brown. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That man's a monster too. Waller the baller. And I'm so upset I can't keep him no more in our main league. Dang, man. James Robinson for flex. The Buccaneers defense. Bass for the kicker. Now this bench here. Let's take a look. We got Mostert. We got Joe Burrow. We got Jalen Waddle, T.Y. Hilton, Hunter Henry, Alexander Madison, and Henry Ruggs, who I feel like is going to step in and get all the deep balls that him and Aguilar had last year. His value is going to increase. I
think so. And that's what you typically try to look for when you at like that last 4 rounds, just try to just get the most value that you can, because like one of those guys can potentially turn into studs. And like what you and I both do is since our main league is a one-player keeper league from 10 until the end of the draft, you know, you just typically want to take like one of those rookies that have that tremendous upside. So
absolutely. Yeah, I'm feeling froggy here as far as another mock draft. I don't know
okay.
about you. Okay.
Nah, man, like, dude, like, it's addicting. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think one time I did like 8 in a row, just because like I had that time on my hand.
That's wild.
Yeah, it is. But I think it was like a week before. I think it was like a week before the draft. So
let's see. 750. All right, we're gonna do this one here. All right, let me see this link. There you go. All right, so I'm going to two people in here already. Somebody got the 1 and 5th spot. You know what? I'm gonna take the back. Oh, you took the back end. All right.
yep.
But I'll take slot 8.
Yeah, and this is typically somewhere where I want to pick, to be completely honest, Jamar. I want to pick anywhere between 8 and 10. So I guess you're gonna be my guinea pig for that as well, since you are picking 8. So 8, 9, and 10 is some pretty good picks because you do get like the close to back-to-back picks. And I think it's some very, very good value if you line up the combination perfectly right. I know we went through it last time, since we do got like a couple of minutes before the draft actually starts here.
Yeah.
The draft strategy that you came up with, man, it was like months ago or whatever, and it worked. It definitely worked. That formula, dude. I you know me, I'm traditional. I'm a traditional guy. You know, I like to go, you know, make sure that at least all your 4 picks are somewhere within that top 20 range in their perspective, you know, in their respective respective position. But the formula that you came up with is definitely a surefire hitter. I'm gonna try to switch it up in like a couple of drafts. I do got I think 6 drafts planned as of right now, so I'm gonna kind of more so mix it up a bit. But that one definitely it was my first time doing it, and I got some success by following that formula. And we'll definitely go over that, you know, a little bit more as we get closer to when it's actually time to draft. But right now, you and I some fantasy heads, and that's why we're up with the Birds early drafting. So,
man, like, yeah, that formula is like equivalent to Michael Secret stuff, man. But I tell you what, man, like, it's always in the thick of things when it all is said and done.
Yeah, and when you broke it down, you know, ESPN does a good thing about where they're gonna like kind of like place you. Sometimes it's a hit or miss after you get done drafting, and I don't think you fell below 3. I think like all your projections for every team that you did that formula in, your projection was either 3 or higher, if I'm not mistaken. When you and I went over it, I could be wrong, but no, it's especially in the leagues that you and I both drafted in, you were 1, 2, or 3. Like, so the proof is in the pudding. You definitely took home some more hardware last year, or either that or you were just in like the mix of things. So I'm definitely looking to try that one out this year as well.
Definitely, you got to be in that top 1, 2, or 3rd spot, preferably somewhere 1 and 2. But anything outside of 3, I wouldn't recommend it.
Right.
Oh, man.
So we still got 2 minutes left. So keep in mind that, you know, this is an early mock draft, and it's not going to be actual real people in this draft with us. There is a few, but a lot of them will be auto picks. So how our teams turn out, I'm hoping it'll be like a little bit better, because you will have the person that's going to reach. And no matter what draft you're in, you got to have that one person that is going to reach. And I love having that person in it. And it's funny because, you know, me, my brother Nate, and Keelan, we were all talking about it. And it's like in that main league, you can't make a mistake because you or I are going to be there to pick up the pieces. Keelan said, he specifically said, you think I'm going to make a mistake so that, either Deshaun or Jamar is going to like pick up the pieces up on. So it's they know that they have to be on their P's and Q's in that league. So.
I mean, hey, you know what? That's kudos to us for setting that bar. you got to be on it because we're definitely on it. As you see, it's like I said, it's May 9th. So we are on it. You know what? 1, 2. It's 5. No, wait, 1, 2. It's 6 of us in here. Wow.
Yeah, but typically that's going to last throughout like the first 3 to 4 picks, and then 9 times out of 10 they're going to go on auto pick. So hopefully we do have some people that's actually going to stick around and like mock draft with us. What would be dope though is if we could get like some real people, like maybe 5 to 6 real people that you and I actually know, and get like an early mock draft going on.
I mean, I'm all for it. We just gotta definitely get people committed and schedule it ahead of time, but let's see what we can do. I mean, as many people that we know that play fantasy football, that shouldn't be too hard.
Not at all. So yeah, man, you looking to pick 8th, man. I got my picks, man. I have it. I'm just hoping like a couple of guys like a slide to me. I see like some autos going on right here in like the middle of the round. We got one auto early, so we'll see how that's going. We'll see how that's gonna go.
And so I just want to point out, like me and you covered the rookie running back class from last year so much, and how much depth is going to add this year to a normally scarce position. So once again, you got Jonathan Taylor that's ranked 8 right now. This is ESPN rankings. DeAndre Swift 16, Cam Akers 15, Antonio Gibson 23, like CEH 30, J.K. Dobbins 29. So it's like it's some like running backs is starting out to be as scarce, but still treated as such.
I mean, so while we got a little bit of time maybe before these other guys pick, I mean, what is your thoughts upon a Saquon Barkley? Like a guy that a lot of people want to pick number 3 overall, but he has had his fair share of injuries. So
it's crazy because normally the formula to make a very successful fantasy option is opportunity plus talent, right? Mm-hmm. So the talent is all the way through the roof with that guy. The opportunity is there as long as his health is there. That's the problem. When healthy, he's there, but I don't know. I mean, I don't want to use recency bias here and just write him off completely, but it's hard.
I picked Jonathan Taylor. You son of a gun. Well, I'm definitely not touching it. You know what? I'm going to reach down and get Chubb. He is a monster as far as finding the end zone. And I'm going to couple that up with a stellar wide receiver.
Don't do it.
Stephon Diggs.
Dang it.
So yeah. So I'm definitely liking this start so far. I'm liking both of those. I'm liking both of those guys so, a whole lot. Man, so maybe if Jonathan Taylor does not see, now I'm just saying if he's going to slip past 8, I might have to stick with that 8 pick. So I don't know. We'll see.
I was going to try something if Kelsey was there. Well, since he's not, let's go with the home run hitter. Peace out.
Man, Cam Akers, like I like that. I think he has like a bunch of upside. He looked good late in the year.
He did, and we definitely mentioned that we like him entering this year coming up
for sure. I can't believe they got Najee Harris 22 overall. Like that's, I guess they just gonna think that he's just gonna come in and step in and just take that number 1 overall position. So,
yeah, I mean, I think it's his backfield to lose. I'm just more so concerned, which I'm pretty sure you are in the same
about the offensive line. Yeah,
right.
That's the whole issue there. All these guys being picked early, like we know what they can do, and they have the line to back them up. So at this point, we do not. So that's just something to see. Maybe he could be one of those early value picks.
Mm-hmm. Man, oh man, I got options here. I got options.
Indeed.
You know what? Well, let me get my guy, your guy.
Oh no, man! Come on, man! All right, so let me switch back over to
you
that.
got Michael Thomas there for you, unless this dude takes it.
I don't know about like the whole quarterback position there. Even though fantastic wide receiver, fantastic.
I think if Jameis is the guy, I think Michael Thomas would be fine. I don't expect him to be like top 3, but top 10 in his position, sure. With top 5 upside, I can see that.
Let's go, Antonio.
Okay, I see you. Waller, the baller again.
I had to, man. I mean, he's basically so at this pick right here. I had a chance between a wide receiver and a tight end. So you and I both know Waller is basically a receiver playing tight end. And with the depth that the wide receivers have this year, why not reach up and grab a Waller there? Whew, I'm liking. Ooh, man, I'm liking what I got so far. It's it's back at the end thing. May be the way to go, man.
Who took Kittle?
Oh, he went before. Yeah.
Well, he was the first pick of the 3rd round. Okay, all right. Oh boy. You know what? I'm rolling the dice here. I think you gonna do something this year. There's no more Mark Ingram.
Yep, J.K. Dobbins. That was my keeper for this year.
It was either between him and Chris Carson for me, because as we know, Chris Carson is your default example picture in a textbook of an RB2.
If you look up RB2 in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of Chris Carson there. So
absolutely. And that's no knock against him. That's just consistency at his finest.
No, is actually a compliment considering how thin the running back position typically is. But he just year in and year out, he just gets it done at that RB2 position.
It's crazy because whenever I see him in the draft, I was like, okay, I know I'm in RB2 territory.
Oh wow. Okay, so hopefully this guy slides to me. I doubt it, highly doubt it, but definitely got my eyes on him. Come on, let's go. I'm ready. I am ready.
I wonder who you're looking at. You got me thinking now.
No, man, you got 20 seconds, dude.
I wonder who you.
Mark Andrews. That was a very good pick there. I like that. And around round 5 is what we're looking at right now. It's a good pick, bro.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Whew. Okay, I feel like I got some good. Man, there's still some good options here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm about to go top here. I'll take Kenny G. Nah, I should have known. I should have known.
Oh boy, that just makes me happy, bro. That makes me happy. It really does. All right, so man, I definitely got a decision here to make with my wide receiver too, and we're well into round 6, and I'm taking my wide receiver too, and it's still pretty good.
It
Got
is,
Tyler
man.
Lockett, DJ Moore, Cooper Kupp, OBJ, Cam Sutton whenever he's healthy. But I am going to go Tyler Lockett here.
Dude, Tyler Lockett dude. I love having Tyler Lockett. I think I had him like the last 2 out of 3 years in our main league, and man, he's a wide receiver too. But any given week, he can just be the number 1 wide receiver because he has that upside.
It does. It seems like 1 week out of every year he's going to play, he's going to get you a 3 touchdown game. It just seems like that's what it is. He always explodes for 1 big game every year.
Man.
Who just took Kyle Pitts?
Yours truly.
Oh my gosh. Good pick, bro.
I didn't want to miss my stop this time.
So you picked him in what round last? Well, you were looking to pick him in what round last mock?
I want to say 8. He was gone by then, and that was round 6. So somewhere between 6, 7, 6, 7. So I don't know if. Let me see what did them other tight ends go yet? Not yet. So I'm starting to think he could be there at the beginning of round 7.
Okay. Yeah, I think with him being up on that team, and we're talking about Kyle Pitts here, I just think with the way that they throw the football in Atlanta and the way how this guy is just basically molded from like a whatever Captain America serum that they put inside of him, I just think that, dude, like sky's the limit for this guy. And as far as fantasy upside goes, I think he'll have like the most, honestly.
Dude, he is going to be a star for years to come. And you know what? This thing, like speaking of him, it makes me. I know I mentioned Dynasty earlier, but I'm pumped for that. Like I'm treating it as my own like franchise. Like I am.
As you should. That's the whole purpose of it. And the only thing that I'm worried about a little bit is the defensive side of the ball, because we went this whole time without knowing how to truly pick and where to pick defensive players. But
yeah. Shout out to Vic, little Vic. He gave me a maybe a 30-minute crash course the day that I started mentioning some more stuff in the group chat. But yeah, it is. Dude, we're gonna have some fun. Dude, we're gonna take like a whole week to draft.
For sure.
Week. But it's warranted though. A 45-man roster.
45-man roster. Oh man.
Hey, low key, I kind of like my team so far that I'm drafting here.
Dude, I love mine. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it so far. So
all right. So just for record, and you know this, but I'm just saying this for record, the way that the Houston Texans offseason went, I'm staying clear of all of them.
No, I'm with you.
They can kick rocks.
And like I see names like David Johnson and Brandon Cooks there, and in their own, right, they're fantastic football players, but it's just, I don't know, bro. It's like you said, I can't do anything with that. Not right now. Not until everything is cleared up. Hopefully Deshaun Watson definitely gets about it like that Murphy situation.
Yeah, because as of right now, I know I mentioned the backfield, but yeah, I'm not touching a single player off the Houston Texans. I'm not. Just because I mean, initially it would have been DJ until they signed Mark Ingram and Philip Lindsay. Like, why? Why? And they drafted a buddy off of Stanford in the 3rd round just in case that Deshaun Watson's not playing. And they also picked up Tyrod Taylor, who upside is limited to help people out. So it's like I'm not touching Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller's a Miami Dolphin. I'm not touching Kenny. I'm not touching any one of those guys.
No, I'm with you, bro.
We can have a whole episode just about the Houston Texans. I'm not doing it. I'm not touching it. Oh man. So right now I have one quarterback, 4 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a tight end. I need to bulk up on my running backs. I was going to take one last time, but the running backs I was looking at is still here from my last pick. So I just went ahead and took a wide receiver, rolled the dice, and here we are. I noticed they got Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams ranked right next to each other. That's gonna be interesting. I know there's value there, but
I mean, well, you got to understand Williams was a second round pick. Whenever you pick a running back that high, you expect good things to come from him, or at least some sort of like timeshare. So yeah,
true. For now, I'm gonna take Raheem Mostert.
God darn it. Okay, that was my pick there. All right, let's go back a little bit. Let me see my position limits here. 1 quarterback, 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. So I'm pretty balanced right now. So I know with these next 2 picks, I'm one of these 2. I'm gonna pick a quarterback. And I'm sorry, man. I just like Joe Burrow's upside here. I already got my QB1 in Kyler Murray, who is going to do good things there. But it's I can't pass up on Joe Burrow with all those weapons. With the addition of Jamar Chase,
bruh. Dude, Joe Burrow is that dude. He really is.
He really is.
I mean, he's on my list of names to be my franchise quarterback in our dynasty league. But just throwing that out there, just a little tidbit.
So this is round 10 territory for us, right, Jamar?
Yes, sir.
So let me go ahead and take a name that you and I both mentioned, Mr. Michael Carter. Just in case, man. Just in case.
It's cool because you know what? I was thinking in my head like he better not take this, but I also see somebody else that I mentioned that is a value pick this late in the running back position. His name is Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake is going to have a lot more upside than what people think in a Raiders uniform. So, and given that last year I took him in the 3rd round, and I'm taking him in the 10th, I you know, my anxiety is a lot lower. I'm okay now. I'm good.
Well, my tight end was just picked. That's rough. Ooh. Hollywood Brown. Boy, I don't trust the wide receiver up on that team just yet.
What? Wow. So when you said Hollywood Brown, it made me look up Sammy Watkins because I didn't see his name at all on this board. They got him so low that we like in most drafts that we're gonna be in this year. If you want to take a shot at Sammy Watkins, who I think is probably gonna be the number 1 target, and I think they are gonna be a little bit more pass heavy than they used to be, you probably get him in the very last round. Not even joking. They got him ranked 260.
Wow.
260. Okay, round 11. All right, so I'm gonna take a quarterback in round 13. I got one in mind, but all right, let's get some more depth here.
Oh yeah, I know exactly who you're gonna take.
You pay attention to me too much, so you already know. Still got some interesting solid names here. You know what? I'm gonna give some love to our favorite wideout here. One of our favorite wideouts, Devontae Parker.
Oh wow, you got Parker this late?
Yep.
What a pickup. What a pickup.
I think his value dropped because Fitzpatrick ain't there, and that was his main guy, and Tua was, didn't have the same rapport. But I think one off season, working out and stuff. I think his value would still be solid. I think so. Dude, I'm loving my team.
All right, I gotta go tight end here. So it's a couple there. Henry, Ebron, Jonnu Smith. I don't know why they got Jonnu Smith over Hunter Henry.
I mean, it's like one and the same.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You know what? I'm gonna go with Mr. Touchdown dependent Rob Gronkowski. He's only gonna be a filler for Darren Waller anyway. So,
all right. So I have a. All right, I'm taking a running back here. It's between two people. Matter of fact, I'll let you know who they are. You give me your input here. It's between Melvin Gordon, who is a value pick at this point, and Nyheim Hines, who would, I guess, be my handcuff per se a little bit.
Yep. Basically. So, I mean, to be completely honest, like the smart thing to do is go ahead and shore up that handcuff with Nyheim Hines, considering that you have Jonathan Taylor, who is fantastic. And even if you need to plug in Nyheim Hines in a flex, we saw what he can do in a passing game.
Right.
They are a team that is on like the up and up right now, bro. And the Broncos are trending downward. So
unless they get that bad man.
I'm hearing. That's what I've been hearing. But still, again, that's still not a sure thing at this point. And if we were picking today, I would definitely go with Hines. Now, if Aaron Rodgers was there, oh yeah.
Dude, like every player stock on the Broncos instantly rises. Instant.
Skyrocket. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I see you and I both did a similar thing there. You got two backfield mates. I got two backfield mates and Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. You got two backfield mates and Nyheim Hines and Jonathan Taylor. So well done, my good sir.
Likewise, my friend. We got like arguably the best two running back tandems.
Basically, yeah.
All right. So, yeah, in my Rafiki voice, it is time. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Mr. Value Pick.
Dude, it's looking like that is the value pick this year. Like that's exactly what it's looking like. Like you know what you're gonna get out of Matt Ryan. He's a very solid QB1, and he's getting picked this late, which is crazy.
I don't get it. I seriously don't get it, man. I mean, I know I was joking, but I was a little bit serious when I said last week that the man could probably throw for 6,000 yards.
No, I'm with that.
They not gonna win many games, but he can definitely throw that much. So this is wild. Like I know we kind of like lost hope in Evan Ingram.
Yep.
But man, the fact that he is here right now, this late, with his talent, is crazy to me. Hunter Henry is there. I don't expect Eric Ebron to be that guy anymore since y'all drafted a tight end.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a guy with some upside here. Take Cole Kmet. All right. So, like I said, any defense at this point that you see above the Green Bay Packers right now, you can't go wrong.
Yep.
Do I have a preference? Absolutely. And I see my preference is already gone because I like the Washington football team.
And
Defense.
guess who took him?
You gotta be kidding me.
I am not.
Come on, man.
I had to, and it was 4 other defenses who was above them. Like it really
Dude,
was. So
that defense, like I expect that defense to like just be elite this year. Elite.
likewise.
That Broncos defense is starting to look appealing to me as well. Because that's secondary. Woo-wee. I know they're in a tough division, but I feel like they can create turnovers, especially if Von Miller's back. Just throwing that out there. Patriots defense is probably going to be formidable again. Browns defense is a sneaky pick. Bills have, hot spurts at times. I mean, don't get me started on the Rams defense. Like, shoot. The
They
Saints
can
defense.
definitely get it done. The Rams defense and the Saints defense, are they both still there? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Both of those defenses can turn up with the quickness. Now they give their fair share up of points at times, but you got to look at the names that they have at those positions. So
Yep. So I like defenses that have a front four that can get to the quarterback without blitzing.
for sure. I mean, getting a sack, you know what I mean? And that's like one of the things that you need from your defense. And that's why I wanted to go with the football team. Those guys can just flat out get to the quarterback.
What do you know? Saints defense just fell in my lap. I'll take it. I absolutely love my team on May 9th. On May 9th, I love my team. But something tells me if I draft this same team 3.5 months from now, something might change. I'm not going to like it so much. But as of right now, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, and again, we still a long ways out, but dude, you and I both, I like my team too. So it's looking like to me, man, I might pick him like the later half of this, of like the back end of the draft. So
oh man.
It's like you can pretty much set the tone for like the rounds to come, to be completely honest.
Not playing. Not lying. All right. So all right. My team consists of Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill, A-Rob, J.K. Dobbins, Kenny Galladay, Cal Pitts, Justin Herbert, Brandon Ayuk, Raheem Mostert, Kenyon Drake, Devontae Parker, Naheem Hines, Matt Ryan, Cole Kmet, the Saints defense, and Blankenship.
Oh, wow. The glasses.
I had
love Blankenship, man.
He's a stud.
He really is.
He ain't our buddy from Atlanta. I ain't gonna say the name, but I know you told me how to pronounce it, but still, my eyes says otherwise.
Right? No, it's funny you should mention him because I drafted him.
Oh, well, perfect segue to your team here.
All right, so I got Kyler Murray. Had to get him. Nick Chubb, Mr. Get Inside the End Zone, Antonio Brown, Stephon Diggs, Tyler Lockett, Darren Waller, Chase Claypool, Washington defense, Young Wee Koo, Kareem Hunt, Joe Burrow, Michael Carter, Cole Beasley, Gronk, Henry Ruggs, and Laddie Murray. Love my squad. That's a championship squad, barring no significant injury, anything like that, right there. So I love this team right now. If we were ready to go like today, I would feel super confident with this team.
I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 heavy hitters, and then a couple others with some upside there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Your team. It's like your team's like more so a proven commodity. My team has upside, but your team has substance. So yeah. I mean, any thoughts about our mock draft today?
No, it's just I think it gave me a little bit of perspective. And again, like I'm speaking of perspective on May 9th, as far as to what I will rather where I want to pick this year, Jamar. So I mean, again, I'm gonna go through maybe 100 more mock drafts, but as of right now, my mindset is to pick in like the latter half of the draft, and I'm strictly speaking for our main league, that is. So yeah.
Oh man, so yeah, I'm excited. Good deal. This was great. 2 mock drafts in a row
Yep.
live. Yeah, that was great. Once again, this is too early mock draft.
Too early. Too early, but we did it, then this is what we do. So
Indeed. All right, so I did mention last week that as you know, I had on the shirt. I had on the shirt of a Monster Amongst Men guy, and I had details of a giveaway. So, all right, today be on the lookout. I'm gonna make a post here on our social media. Twitter, Facebook. We also on Instagram. To win this giveaway. There's going to be specific rules, so be on the lookout for that. Easy peasy, doesn't cost you a thing. We just appreciate the support and the support going forward from you all. But yeah, Deshaun, where can they find us?
Man, you can find us where all podcasts are available. I mean all podcasts: Apple Pod, Spotify, Amazon Music, Pandora, anywhere where you can go ahead and grab your pod. We are there, and by we I mean Destination Fantasy. Hope you guys are loving like the new look that we got going on. We wanted to kind of make it a little bit more like have like a little bit more like pop to it. So shout out to Jamar for working on that. He has been heavily working up on that, and right now we are streaming live on both Facebook as well as YouTube. Definitely make sure you check out like the YouTube channel there. We stream live every Sunday, and we're trying to do more of that, especially when these times are, is not really too much football to talk about. So make sure that you hit that comment up on like the page, like share it if you really love the content that we are bringing forward. And again, it's always greatly appreciated.
Yes, sir. All right, and just to let everybody know, I know our store has been under construction, but it will be live today. We're excited for that. So definitely
we bike.
Indeed. So yeah, definitely check out the new merchandise that we will have available. So be on the lookout for that later on today. So until next week, for my brother from another mother, Deshaun, once again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
And I also want to give a happy birthday to my 8-year-old daughter, Maya Reed. Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday. And until next week, peace out.